So up on the left hand side here, this is what the information they're going to give you on your formula sheet about the continuous uniform distribution, and you can really ignore that little bit there. They're telling you that the height of the distribution is always 1 over b minus a. So let's draw a picture. On the formula sheet they do not draw a picture for you. A we know is the minimum, b is the maximum, and the probability is equally likely for any of the outcomes. The whole of this area underneath the rectangle must add up to one whole, because that's the probability of everything happening, and so this will be the probability of any part of it happening. So let's try this question. The length of time in minutes that a customer must wait in a supermarket checkout queue is uniformly distributed, so they've told you here, between 0 minutes and 7 minutes. What is the probability that a customer waits fewer than 4.5 minutes? So we want the probability that a customer waits less than 4.5 minutes. Just the same with, as you would do with your normal distribution or your triangular distribution, you draw a graph of what's happening. What is the minimum A at 0 minutes? The maximum is 7 minutes, and that's going to be B. So there's our scale, and it's all equally likely. So we can now draw a rectangle, which is the shape of that distribution. We can also at this point work out this probability. If it is 1 over b minus a, in this case we've got 1 over 7 minus 0, so the height of the rectangle is just 1/7. Okay, so we're trying to find the probability that a customer waits fewer than 4.5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4.5 minutes. And then so you just shade your region. There's 4.5 minutes. So you just shade, we want to find that area. Now, because it's rectangle, they don't bother telling you what the formula for the area of a rectangle is. The area of a rectangle is just base times height, the length times width. So all we have to do on this is find the base length, 0 to 4.5, and times it by the height, which we've just calculated already as 1/7. And then you can do that on your calculator if you like. And so the answer comes out to be 0.643. You could have maybe just looked at the rectangle and said what fraction of this whole rectangle is shaded. Well, altogether there's 4.5 parts shaded out of 7 altogether, and that gives you the same answer.